Grace and peace, YouTube.
Baby, oh baby, where you been all my life? You came from out of nowhere, like the speed of light. Hot thing, yeah. Can I see you tonight? Hot thing, can I see you? Yeah.
It's been a really long time since I've been in this setting. Life has been lifing. So I decided that before I get back into this YouTube thing, I'm going to give you guys a life update from 2020 till today. Join me in my life update. So as I said in the beginning, life has been lifing. Now, if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification bell. This year, I'm gonna be doing much better with the whole YouTube thing. I'm making it a goal of mine to, for real, do better with this whole thing. So, 2020 was a year for us. COVID happened, and seriously, it was crazy. When COVID happened, that's when I made my debut to YouTube. I made my debut, and that was my first and last video that's literally on here. But legit, life happened, and I just was not prepared to some of the things that were happening. And it wasn't all traumatic. It was just trying to hustle to get life going. And I probably could be somewhere else right by now, but I had to deal with it the way I had to deal with it. So 2020, my ministry, Moving Word Dance Company, we did a wonderful thing, and we celebrated 4 years of ministry. And so we had an anniversary service. Well, not really a service, it was a virtual service. And so we presented a few pieces that really showed different sides of Moving Word. We really are known for our powerful, hard pieces, but we really wanted to show different sides of us. So we gave a few hip hop pieces. We had some solos, some duets, some trios, just so the people could see that there are more layers to Moving Word than just the normal that everybody sees. We also did a few tributes to dance companies in Houston and local artists. We shouted out my bro Courtney Greer, and there was a duet to Breathe On Me, one of his songs, Breathe On Me. We did a tribute to the Hype Dancers. It was a branch from Restoration in Motion Dance Ministry. We did that, and then we also gave tribute to my heroes, Word in Motion Dance Company, by doing All My Soul Is Jesus. We also paid tribute to my forever First Lady, Dr. Sandra Elaine Montgomery. She passed in August of 2020. And so it was fitting, since we were already going to be honoring Word in Motion, to honor her as well, since she paved the way. So 2020 was that. 2020, at the end of October, early November, I cut my hair. I went completely bald. I said, I'm starting all of this over. And if you're watching by now, you can tell that I have a head full of hair. And it's not from, Dr. Miracle, and it's not from anything else, but, I give a little bit of credit to Wild Hair Growth Oil, but literally, I just said I can't be fat and bald at the same time. It's just not for me. The good thing is My barber, he when he cut my hair, he cut it well, so I saved all of my dreads. And so y'all like to call them locks. I've been saying dreads for over 10 years, so whatever. But I saved my hair, and so with using wild hair growth oil and kind of like keeping up with it, I've been able to get them reattached into my head, and we thank God for the reattachment. I look a whole lot better. I look rough. I'm going to see my barber next week. Life has been lifing, as I said. So 2021, we're here. 2021 was an okay year. We were kind of just getting back into the swing of some things. You know, the world was still what the world was. It was still like not all the way open. So, yeah, and so we were still trying to see what we could do. As y'all know, I have a conference. Well, some of y'all may not know. I have a conference called 2911. It is a conference geared towards creatives, young ministers, preachers, dancers, singers. If you're young and in ministry, it's for you. So, legit, we didn't get to do it in 2020 because it was just going to be too much to try to work out. So we ended up being able to do it in 2021. And so it was phenomenal. It was absolutely crazy how the conference went. God literally met us that weekend. We met Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and all 3 days were just simply amazing. Really amazing to see God be God. Throughout that whole weekend, it was absolutely crazy. We had some of Houston's best. My best friend came, and it was a phenomenal experience. And you know, the testimonies that came after that weekend were just crazy and had me mind blown. So I'm yet thankful for that weekend. Also in 2021, I caught COVID. Ain't that powerful? Because I did not think that I could. It's not that I didn't think that I could have it. I just didn't think that I would, because I was taking all the precautions. I was doing my very best. But one thing that I have learned throughout this whole COVID season is that COVID has no respect of person. So it will get whoever it wants to get. So I finally got over COVID a few days later, and so really I had made a promise to myself that 2020 was going to be my year of the plane. It was going to be my year of being in the air. And so, yeah, look how that turned out. So I was able to, my best friend, he had his service marked. And so actually, the funny thing is, it was our first time meeting in person when he came out here for my conference. I mean, everybody knows that we have been friends for like 5-6 years, and we have never seen each other in person. And so for my conference in August, we saw each other for the very first time. He stayed at my house, and it was a great time being with my best friend. Then in October, at the end of October, I flew out for his service and spent almost a week with him, and he had a phenomenal service. Mark is coming back, so y'all need to register for that. So then I want to say November came and left. I really want to say November came and left. So December, our other brother Quan, he had his conference. So we went out to Cali. And so, because Alan had to preach, and so he preached. I was his armor bearer, and so we had a good time out in LA. So that's really the recap of 2021. If there is anything else, I literally don't remember it. One thing with COVID, it has messed with my brain. So saints, pray for me, like lift me up. And so 2022, we're here, and so at the end of 2021, I made a big decision. The Lord had been preparing me for a whole year that I was going to make a transition from my church. And so I just did not know where I was going to go. When the Lord told me that I was leaving, I said, but where am I going to go though? Like, where am I going? And so right before October, I want to say it was like around September, there was an announcement from the All Nations Collective, and they announced that we were finally going to have a Houston campus. And so the thing is, I was laughing, but I was so serious at the same time. But it was all a joke at the same time, but I didn't even really put it together. And so when I joined my former church, I said, well, I don't know what y'all gonna do when All Nations come. I literally said that, and I said that out loud, and I'm like, why did I do that? But I said it. And so at the beginning of 2021, the Lord had already prepped me. He was like, yo, you leaving. So this your last year. Do what you need to do. Just do what you need to do. So I did it, but still throughout the year, I was like, well, where am I supposed to go? But people kept prophesying into me, letting me know that my time was winding up. And I was like, okay, y'all, these are great and beautiful words, but where am I gonna go though? So, like I said, in September, the All Nations Collective released that there was gonna be a Houston campus. We went to a few mixers. The second mixer, they got me. Apostle, he prophesied to me, and I was down for the count. I mean, I was out. He was all up in my business, and I didn't appreciate it. And so that same night in 2021, I became a member. And that was in November. I became a member of All Nations Worship Assembly Houston. And by far, that was the best decision of my life. We have deeper nights on Friday nights, once a month, as we prepare to open. And so, if you're in the Houston area, you have to make it to a deeper night. I just got baptized. I'm gonna tell this story in a whole other video because that deserves its own video itself. That deserves its own video itself. So, but I got baptized, and when I tell you guys, that was the best thing I've ever done. I was baptized as a kid, but getting baptized again, I swear. In the night, it was just so. It was a God thing, literally. And the most else I can say with this year, because we're only in like April, it's about to be May in a few days. Moving Word has just really been on it, and we're just preparing for 2911 this year. And we have a lot planned. God has really opened up some doors for Moving Word, and so we're just really excited to see what's gonna happen. Yeah. So guys, that is my life update. I'm sure there probably is more, but listen, again, I said, I don't remember much. The COVID is just, it affected my brain pretty bad. It's not funny, but pray for me. The other best thing I can say is that my graphics business has been doing exceptionally well. So if you need a graphic, Iceedubb Designs, powerful. Like this video, comment, subscribe, click the bell click the notification bell so you can be notified. I got stuff coming. I got some vlogs coming. I got other video content coming. Follow me on all social media platforms, and just continue to be encouraged to this highest level that you can go. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I think I'm gonna call y'all my cousins. Either my cousins, my cousins. Cause, yeah, I'm gonna call y'all my cousins because I feel like we family. Even though, like, I haven't seen y'all like a year and a half. But, like, when we come back together, it's like, it's like nothing ever happened. So, love y'all. More grace.